What do we got here? What do we have here? What do we have here? What's up, YouTube? I'm back. I got another one. Told you I'm 4 days apart with the videos. I'm back to back. Not back to back, but back to back. Speaking of back to back, if you like this content, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. ARP is that nigga right now. All right, and I know your boy dropping heat. We already know about the Ill Will Hitman Holla. I talked about that in my last video. Go check it out. Run the views up on there. Run the views up on everything. Go back and watch all my shit. Now we got A Verb versus A Ward. It's the battle of the A's. Hey, it's the battle of the A's. We got A Ward. Hold on, playing that 2K right now. We got A Ward versus A Verb. Now, I said this on my last video. I'm not super happy that the macth 3 is going to be in the blue room. I hope they kind of do it how URL had that volume. You know the volume surf battle twerk? I think I mentioned this in the last video. It was a volume, but it was kind of a medium-sized volume, which I guess, you know, it's not a volume. But I don't know. I just feel like these battles are... The two battles that we know about so far are just so big. You need people in here. Now, I'm not mad about the A Ward A Verb matchup being in the blue room, because I feel like that's a rapper's room. Verb is gonna shine in that room. I think A Ward's gonna shine in that room. But we both know both those guys could go out on the big stage and do their thing. But I also think because of the main event, it has to be a big stage. But it's not gonna be. I will say this though: if the rest of this card is anything like this, Verb was in spaces talking about this card's gonna change the game, and you're not even gonna be able to look at battle rap the same no more. Now, granted, I don't know, Verb, he might have just been hyping it up because he was on the card and we ain't know at the time. But if it's like that, this is probably gonna be the first like battle rap event I actually like. I'm probably gonna buy the pay-per-view. Like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I might pre-order that bitch like it's a video game. Like, if the rest of the card is hitting like this, Verb and A Ward could main event a divide and conquer, or a smaller RBU card, right? It might could it main event a vibe? Could it main event a max out? Maybe, like maybe, depending on what the rest of the card was. But this is gonna be fire. And what's crazy to me, as an A Verb fan, it may sound crazy that I'm saying this, but I'm surprised there's so many people who looking at A Verb like he could really win this. I kind of just thought, because everybody just hate A Verb, there was like A Ward 30, A Ward 30, A Ward gonna dog walk Verb. That's kind of what I expected to see, but I'm not really seeing a lot of that, and I'm kind of surprised by it. I don't know if it's because the last time we saw Verb, he was fire against Suge, who was on a roll, and he, I don't say earned his respect. He's a legend in this shit, but niggas dog A Verb. Niggas act like A Verb, not him. I'm excited as fuck for this battle. I like A Ward. I'm a big A Verb fan. Everyone knows this. I'm excited. I'm sold on the event already. There's probably gonna be 4 more battles announced because they like to do 6 battles. I always thought 6 battles on the card was a bit much, honestly. 5 or less, 5 or 4. 4 might be too little because, you know, you charge your niggas $50 for a pay-per-view. Don't give me 4 battles. So $10 per battle, 5 battles, that works. But 6 is always a lot. But I mean, if they good, then it really don't matter. Here's the thing though. Here is the thing. If A Verb is on macth 3 in September, well, now we know that he's probably not going to be on Summer Madness. Summer Madness now has a date. I think it's August 27th. So he's probably not going to be on that. I think that's back-to-back weekends type shit. So that's kind of, don't get me wrong, I'm more excited for A Verb versus A Ward than A Verb versus Swamp. But A Verb versus Swamp has been promoted more, promoted better. Not that A Ward and A Verb ain't been going back and forth. They were. A Verb was on fucking A Ward ass when Big K beat him, like everybody else. But because, you know, niggas just hate A Ward. As soon as they saw him lose, they had to jump on this shit. So it's kind of fucked up that we probably won't be seeing that matchup. And if we do see it, we're probably not gonna want to see it as much because they've been going at it since the top of the year. Actually, scratch that. Verb and Swamp been going back at it since before Swamp battled Arsenal. That was in November of last year. Actually, this shit is crazy. So that would have been nice to see, but I'm more excited about this one for sure. Fuck that. We got A Ward, we got a Verb. This is an opportunity for A Ward to really show I mean, he beat Geechee. He's had great battles against niggas like Rum Nitty. He's battled niggas like DNA and Pat Stay, and he's been in the ring with these niggas and had good battles with these niggas. So it's not like he's never really been up there in competition wise. But on a stage like this, if he go up there and he whoop the shit out A-Verb, not that he has to whoop the shit out of him, but if he goes up there and he whoop the shit out A-Verb, niggas, you can't tell him nothing. Now, I will say this, Verb, you can't afford to go up there and get your ass whooped. I made one of my first videos on this channel. I started in November of 2022. One of my first videos was after Surf got locked up. I said Verb has the opportunity to take Surf's spot. Not Surf's spot as in Surf's status in battle rap is bigger than Verb. I don't really think that's true. Maybe at times. He's probably more hyped than Verb. He might have make more money per battle. I don't know than Verb. He's more in-house with URL, so he's pushed better other than a nigga like Verb. Verb's been around longer and done a lot of shit, so I'm not really here to do that. But I'm saying, like, before Sue Surf got locked up, he was on a crazy run. And he was talking his shit and dogging anybody. He was dogging niggas on other leagues. He was dogging other leagues. He was dogging niggas who don't make as much. He was dogging mid-tier niggas. He was dogging some top-tier niggas we felt like wasn't top-tier, but everybody else do. Then he was going out there and he was beating the fuck out of niggas. He dogged John for years and said, nigga, you're not worth me even battling. And then he finally battled him and he thirded him. He got his rematch with Cal. Beat Cal in front of Drake. He went to battle fucking Twerk on a medium-sized volume. Beat Twerk. Twerk was, fumbly, but still. The material was so fired, you can argue if Twerk would have been clean all 3 rounds, he still might have lost. Then he started knocking down the niggas who've been really calling, like John was one of the niggas. Then he started knocking out the niggas who we all kind of knew couldn't beat him, but they all felt like they could. The JCs, the Cortezes, we knew the niggas couldn't beat Surf really, but we still wanted to see it because they been popping their shit on this man for years. So it's like this. Huh? One second. Yeah, look, I'm not taking that out the video. Fuck that. I'm recording on my phone. I ain't got that edit shit down. Look, real life happens, okay? Fuck all that. I got a family. Anyway. What was I? Yeah, Surf and Verb. So, the reason why I said A-Verb could take Surf's spot, he can take the spot of that loudmouth ass nigga who talk his shit, pop it off. You really want to see him losing his ass whoop, but he go out there and he have great battles and he win most of them bitches. I said Verb has the opportunity to do that, but he has to perform like that. And we all know Verb hasn't always been consistent with his top tier performances, right? As far as, like, lately, and by lately I mean in recent years, like the past several years, Verb only gets up for niggas he respects. That's where the whole pay Verb thing comes in at. We can tell who you respect and who you don't, right? I said he has the opportunity to do that. He can take that spot as, like, because let's be real, Surf was really the face of, yeah, was the face of URL, but like, he was the nigga in battle rap who like, yeah, this battle rap, like, this is Sue Surf, this is his shit. The way he talked, the way he carried himself, the way he performed when he got on stage when he was on 10. At first, Surf was popping his shit and it was kind of going in one and out the other. Because before John, how many clear victories did he have, right? Well, then he started beating niggas. He beat John, then he beat Cortez, or he beat Calico, then Twerk. Like, he started to win and perform at a high level, and now it wasn't going one or the other. Now when he popped his shit, you had to just stand there and listen. You could talk back as long as he didn't beat you yet, but you couldn't deny him. Verb has got to do that. Now since then, since Surf has been locked up, Verb, I think, has only battled once. Because Surf got locked up right after Summer Madness. Summer Madness was in September of last year. Verb only battled once. He battled Suge in a Battle of the Year candidate. So that'll do. I think Suge won the money, I think, because it was money on the floor type shit. But, you know, it is what it is. Now this is Verb first. And he's still popping his shit. He got the, he got the YouTube channel, and I'll be watching, he be talking. Verb's one of the funniest niggas in life. Like, this nigga's one of the funniest niggas ever to ever walk Earth. Just listen to his YouTube shit. Like, just go watch this nigga shit. But he can rap too. So, to me though, he's in that situation where he has to go and put on the show. We can't see Pay Verb versus A-Ward. You can't show up like that. You can't show up what you did with Sharon versus this nigga. Like, you can't. Because A-Ward will whoop your ass. He will whoop your ass. He will whoop your ass. You cannot do that, Verb. I don't believe he will, because like I say, I believe Verb is at that point to where he gets up for who he wants to get up for. And as much shit as he talked about A-Verb, and as much as he said that he's overrated, and as much as A-Ward, as much as Verb has said A-Ward is overrated and all this shit, I believe he respects him. You have to. If you don't, you're going to get your ass whooped. I don't believe he's going to get up there on Max Out 3 and get stomped out by A-Ward. He might, but I mean, like, he's actually going to try. I don't think we're going to get a subpar A-Verb. As for A-Ward, he's been defying, like, A-Ward shouldn't be this big to say he's never touched a URL stage. They got niggas who are kind of on his level who haven't been on URL recently, but we know who they are because of URL, right? We can't do that. Like, not too many niggas who have never touched the URL stage are like if you fuck with battle rap, you know who A-Ward is, really. Not too many niggas who haven't touched the URL stage have, like, the name and the popularity that he has. He's never touched the URL stage. He's damn near been on every league but them. He's never touched the URL stage, right? He's battled some top 2 niggas. He had a one round versus Clips. He had a classic versus Nitty. He's battled Pat Stay, DNA. Nigga, Geechee. You can say he beat Geechee twice. Once before Geechee was really Geechee, and then the other time after Geechee beat Loaded Lux. Like this is some, you know what I'm saying? So this is an opportunity for Verb, not for A-Ward. I'm gonna say Ward and Verb, because these A's is fucking me up. This is the opportunity for him to really show niggas, hey, I'm really him. Now, if he beats him, they still gonna be like, you put a white battle rapper in front of A-Ward, you can't win, and all fuck all that. You just put Verb in front of him. All right. As far as a prediction, I'm shocked that so many people feel like Verb can win, and I know he can. If Verb bring that shotgun Suge Verb, we're looking at, like, I don't see Verb clearing A-Ward. I don't see either one of these niggas clearing each other, but, like, the more I'm trying to make it go Verb, I gotta go A-Ward. Can they both rap? Absolutely. Can they both punch? Absolutely. Is Verb deeper than a lot of these niggas? Absolutely. Can he say shit that'll go over your head and fuck with your head a little bit because he's that lyrical, miracle, spiritual type, rapping type nigga? Yeah, like, and Ward, a lot of niggas say Ward rap elementary. I don't think that. I just think he can punch, he can scheme, he can rap, he can do all that, and he makes sure we can understand it, right? I don't like how people try to act like A-Ward is just a nigga who is elementary bars. It's like, shit, he's trying to make it digestible. It ain't as elementary as a nigga like Geechee. Like, Geechee just be up there talking. I'm not dissing Geechee, I'm a Geechee fan, but, like, I just feel like the way A-Ward is, he raps, but he's gonna break it down so everyone can understand it. I don't think that's elementary. There are niggas who are way more elementary. I can understand, you know what I'm saying? I brought up a nigga like Geechee because niggas like that don't really rap. They just kind of up there talking, and, you know, it rhymes and it's cool and it's fire. But I don't understand how you can say A-Ward is, his bars are elementary when a nigga like that, like Geechee, is praised for the type of shit. I just feel like niggas you gotta know how to break shit down so everyone can digest it. I think a problem with niggas like Lux these days is, you know, that shit it's take forever to comprehend it. You know, he using all these big ass words. That's why Lux lost to Geechee. Geechee was hitting everything, hitting niggas with hate makers that everybody could understand. And Lux is using big words like homology, astrology, and I, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas might know what that is and what that means, but niggas don't want to hear that. Like, niggas don't want to digest all those fucking 16-letter words, you know what I'm saying? Like, break it down and make it sound fire. I don't think A-Ward is elementary. I hate when niggas say that, but, you know, to each his own. I think it's gonna be fire. I'm buying this pay-per-view. I'm buying this pay-per-view. I am buying this shit. I just hope I ain't gotta work. I just got a new job. I don't know my schedule. Lord, I will tell these niggas my fucking dog died. I don't even got a dog. I will tell these niggas my fucking dog died. September 2nd, I am at home. I'm gonna have to go A-Ward 2-1 in a good one. I gotta go A-Ward 2-1. Only because Verb really is a rapper's rapper. And we know he could get it done on the big stage. But sometimes he's so lyrical that all those people in that building they not gonna digest him either, right? Pause. That might have been crazy. I don't know, but like, when you really a lyrical nigga like that, it's hard for them niggas, like they don't be digesting you like that. They don't. Sometimes the fan base, and then it's Verb, so like they hate him anyway. So niggas like Verb are already at an uphill battle because the fans already kind of want to see him lose anyway. Now again, he pops his shit. That's what happens, right? But the fans already want to see him lose anyway. So he had like to say he needs to be on a 10 to beat A-Ward, he really got to be like on a 15. Because the people in the building already don't want you to win. Because Verb, right? It's cool to hate you. So it's like, you got to go up there and be extra fire. And I think he can be fire. But I don't think Ward is going to miss this opportunity to drag on a nigga, to drag for a nigga who's a true legend in this shit. And also a kind of a URL staple too. Right? Like, again, the fact that he's never been on URL and they got their politics, you don't think Ward, if I'm him, I go up against every nigga who's been a staple on that platform, and I'm looking to crush him. So he's going to have that chip on his shoulder. Plus the last big battle he had, he lost. Vixen, he battled Vixen, and I like Vixen. I didn't even see the whole battle, but I can tell. I seen the first round. I think I seen the first 2 rounds. It was like, yeah, A-Ward got this. But Big K, he got, and he was fire versus Big K. I thought he rapped his ass off. Like, I think he rapped better than Big K. I think he punched more than Big K. But if I could describe that battle, it could be like, say you fighting a guy and you hit him with like a 6-piece combo, and yeah, you might have scratched him up, bust his lip, but he hit you with a hard 2-piece and you just hit the deck. Like Big K, his hits were just more dense. Like his material was more dense. It was more heavy. Yeah, Big K probably got more punches in. He got more licks in, but Big K had his shit hit harder. A-Ward dove in his shit, hit him with a hard 6-piece, but Big K hit him with a 2-piece. He hit the ground. Boom. He knocked you out. You're done. You swung a bunch of licks. You connected a bunch of licks, but the damage wasn't the same level, right? That's how I describe A-Ward and Big K. I feel like A-Ward is going to come to knock some shit off. I feel like this is max out 3, and both of them going to come to play. A-Ward going to hit him with some rebuttals. It's like, it's just a lot, bro. It's a lot. I just think that A-Ward can do a little too much. I think he's going to have a bigger chip on his shoulder. I'm hoping for a debatable classic, honestly, because I think that's what the potential is going to be. Verb can't get his ass whooped, because what you going to say on your next show? That you only took it for the pay? That white boy ain't nothing? This and that? Like, he did not, like, no. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to show up, and I believe he will. But, I got A-Ward 2-1. I hope I'm wrong. Deep down, I'm cheering for Verb, but like I gotta keep it real. I can't wait till the rest of the card drop. I cannot wait till the rest of the card drop. And like I say, if I really had it like that, I'd be in Atlanta. I ain't never been to a battle rap event. I would go there if I really could. But I'm gonna buy that bitch. I'm gonna support the culture. I'm gonna buy that bitch. That's pretty much all I got for that. URL, they announced, August 27th. August 27th, Summer Madness. Tay-Rock and Av is pretty much official. Av had that, he said that on Twitter, so that's pretty much, we know that's going down. I don't know what else they gonna do. If Verb and Swamp not on that bitch, not to say that was like the marquee matchup, but they gotta do something to compete though, man. They gotta do something to compete with this shit. Cause it seems like URL is only in the news for battle rap this year for bullshit. Speaking of bullshit, a lot of it got to do with easy. Bullshit. Like a lot of it got to do with easy. Like they need to be in the news for dope battles, which they've had a lot of. What's some of the best URL battles this year? Loso versus T-Top. Loso versus T-Top. Hold on. Foots versus Jerry West. Saflair Soul versus Rum Nitty. They've got Twerk versus Chef Trez. A lot of their best battles came off that outside card that was 2 days. I'm not gonna hold you. Hansel versus Holmesy the God was fire. Hansel beat Holmesy. I got Hansel over Holmesy 2-1, maybe 3-0. But Snake Eyes versus Coffee was fire. Again, all outside card though, right? The King versus Queen card was pretty cool. But I mean, I don't think there was a bad battle on that card, but most of them were one-sided, except for Rock and Hustle. It's just URL y'all gotta drop something. Y'all gotta drop something. They might not. I think they should announce these trailers before URL, before RBE do they shit, because it's back-to-back weekends. Everybody ain't got bread like that to go back to back different events. It's probably gonna be in Houston. You know, the talking about Summer Madness. I hope it's in Houston. I hope it's not in Atlanta. I don't want that shit. Right? Like, they need to try to sell tickets now, cause so far the price already went up from what I hear on the Rare Breed card, and they only got 2 battles announced, and they got 4 more battles. So if URL wants to, again, these are back-to-back weekends, I think. It's the Summer Madness, and right after that's Rare Breed. Everybody ain't got the bread or the resources to go to both. They're gonna make a decision based off the card. URL, y'all need to start letting niggas know what's on y'all card, so certain niggas can make their decisions. Everybody ain't got it like that to go back-to-back weekends to different states for battle rap. The average person does not. So most niggas only gonna go to one event. It's back-to-back weekends. Y'all need to try to, okay, I already figured y'all events the first weekend. Theirs is after y'all. So y'all need to try to start rolling out these trailers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Start booking y'all shit. Like, I don't know. I know y'all got them URL dick riders who just gonna cheer for everything y'all do and diss every other league. But y'all gotta get y'all shit together. But that's all I got for y'all right now, man. I appreciate everybody who watched. If you like the video, tell me in the comments. If you don't like the video, still tell me in the comments. Help me out. I'll fix it. You know what I'm saying? I take constructive criticism. I'm excited. I'm glad to be up here talking about battles. Don't get me wrong. I like them. I kind of like the messy shit. Okay? I don't mind the bullshit. I don't mind the little gossip every now and then. We all, you know what I'm saying? But it's nice to actually talk about battles, right? But yeah, man, let's go up. I still do want to make a video. I don't want to make this one too long. I might still make a video about the card I would put together for Summer Madness. I still want to do that. I might do that tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I might do that tomorrow too. But look, man, shout out to everybody who watched. Push the video out. Tell your friends about it. Follow me on Twitter, Guap, at Guap2022. Follow me on Instagram, Guap_, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Guap out.